Hey everyone, Old School Pokemon here. So today's video I'm going to be showing you a few real cool purchases I recently made for my personal collection. We've got a few booster packs to show off, and then at the end of the video I'm actually going to be showing you a booster box that I purchased off of King Pokemon or Gary from Pawn Stars. So that'll be a real exciting one, but I'll show you these booster packs first, and then I will go ahead and get into the booster box. So right off the bat here, we've got an art set of the Unlimited Jungle Set booster packs. So all three artworks right here. What's special about these booster packs is these booster packs are confirmed to come from a distributor case. Now, if you don't know what a distributor case is, it's similar to those long pack cases, the cases that contain 72 booster packs. It's similar to those, only these cases contain the booster packs that you would pull from booster boxes. And within a distributor case, you're talking, it's either 396 or 400 booster packs. So it's a huge box with a ton of packs in it. They used to pop up fairly often. Back when I first started out on eBay, you'd see them not fairly often, but you'd see them every once in a while pop up on eBay. This is going back to 2009, 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. But I've never seen one of those cases pop up on eBay semi-recently, since I kind of got back started in 2016, 2017. So those distributor cases are definitely something you don't see very often anymore. But what's special about the jungle packs from the distributor cases? So if you're looking for the no symbol jungle holo cards, the highest probability of pulling those no symbol cards, at least from what I understand, the highest probability of pulling those no symbol cards is from booster packs within distributor cases. So these packs actually came from a distributor case, and it's confirmed that these packs contain no symbol jungle holo cards. So I purchased an art set. These packs do look very similar to the Unlimited Jungle Set booster packs that I have within my collection. There are some very slight differences. I don't know if that's just because of a different print run, or if the no symbol packs actually had these differences, but there are a few very slight differences, but I'm not sure whether that was just because the different print runs that they had or what. So I won't go into those differences. But these two packs right here are weighed light, so they're going to contain just an Unlimited Jungle Set rare card. I paid $75 a piece on these, which is a little bit higher than you'd value a weighed Unlimited Jungle Set booster pack at. But it's not much higher. I think you can pretty regularly pick up Unlimited Jungle Set booster packs for about $50 to $60 on eBay. I valued these at $75 just to add a little bit of a premium. But yeah, there's those two. This one, on the other hand, the Flareon art, is guaranteed to contain a holo. It's weighed heavy, so not guaranteed, but it most likely will contain a holo. It's weighed heavy, so it's most likely going to contain a holo, and that holo is going to be a no symbol holo. So this one I valued at about $450. So you got $450 plus $75 each, so $150. So for the whole art set, I valued it at $600. I actually purchased this art set off of Tem4Elf on Instagram. He has a whole bunch of these no symbol jungle packs. I don't know if he's selling them anymore, but if you do want to check him out on Instagram, he does have a real cool collection. Definitely worth checking out, just to see what he has. But yeah, so I picked that up off of him. Real excited to have that within my collection. That's just another one of the variants that I wanted to check off the list for my booster pack collection there. So there's the one, and then the second one is another real cool purchase. Sticking with the jungle theme here, we've got an Unlimited Jungle Set Scyther Art booster pack. Now, if you look at it from the front and the back, it appears to be just a normal Unlimited Jungle booster pack. However, if you look at it from the side, you can tell, or you might not be able to tell, it's actually double stuffed, or close to double stuffed. So instead of containing 11 additional game cards, this pack probably contains 18 or 20 cards in it. Now, if we'll compare it to the regular unlimited jungle set booster pack. So 11 additional game cards. This pack does indeed contain 11 additional game cards. So we'll compare these two. This you can get an idea of how much thicker this pack on the top is versus this one on the bottom. So as you can tell, the pack on the top is a lot thicker than the one on the bottom. So the one on the top, I'm guessing contains between 18 and 20 cards, whereas this one we know contains 11 cards. So this is an error from the factory. Now, this one was an eBay listing. It was an eBay auction, 7-day auction starting off at 99 cents. The end of the auction, there were a ton of watchers. I think there was around 70 people watching this auction. There was a ton of people bidding. I actually won this auction for, I believe it was $275, which is a lot more expensive compared to an unlimited jungle set booster pack, which you can pick up, like I said, 50, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. But this one's an error from the factory, and you really don't see this type of error very often. I've actually never seen another Wizards of the Coast era double stuffed pack like this. This is the only one that I know of. So I thought that was real cool addition into my collection. Now, originally, I did think that maybe it was resealed. Someone stuffed a whole bunch of cards in here and resealed it. Not the seller itself, but the person, maybe someone that before he got it. Because I know the seller himself is a collector, and I know he wouldn't do this. But someone before him, not accusing the seller of anything. I thought that was a possibility at first when I saw the auction, or saw the listing, but the pack itself appears real clean. As you can tell from the seals right here, there is something going on in this corner right here, but I personally think that's just because of how full this booster pack is. I don't think it's resealed at all. I don't think that's the case. And then here's the bottom seal right here. Again, it looks real good. Another concern, and then actually before we get into that, the flap itself, the little silver flap here, it is still fully intact, meaning it doesn't, if I can carefully do this, it doesn't pop off of the sides. So that's another good sign right there to look for, this little seal being intact. So that's another good sign. Another concern that actually Rusty at TCA Gaming brought up to me, which I had never thought about, was water damage, meaning that at some point the booster pack got wet and the cards kind of inflated from that water damage. Which that you can really only tell by holding the pack and kind of feeling the cards inside. Holding the pack now, I can confidently say that it's not water damage, because you can easily move all the cards inside the pack. There's no, it doesn't feel like water damage at all. So it's not that. I'm fairly confident that it's not resealed. So I think it's just a real cool error jungle pack. So glad to have that within the collection. And then funny enough, after I had purchased this booster pack off of the eBay auction, the next day, the seller actually messaged me and said, hey, I received a message from someone else, another eBay buyer, who missed my auction, but told me if I wanted to cancel my order, though, since I won the auction. This other person told the seller if he wanted to cancel my purchase, he would purchase this booster pack for $450. Now, at that price point, I still would have won the auction because I had an insanely high maximum bid. But I thought that was pretty cool. Someone else is actually willing to pay a decent amount for this booster pack. The seller that I purchased this pack from didn't cancel the sale, but he did message me and say, hey, if you want the that person's contact information, you can make a quick couple bucks on this pack, sell it to him. I'll leave that up to you though. I declined. I said I wanted to keep this for my personal collection, so that's where this will be staying for the foreseeable future anyway. So another real cool pickup right there that I wanted to show everyone. Now, getting into the big stuff. So, if you don't know, Gary from Pawn Stars, or King Pokemon, has an insane collection. And one of the pieces within his collection is actually a partially sealed first edition base set booster box case. Now, by partially sealed, I mean he has so let's pretend this is the case right here. There's a little slit going across with the two flaps that open to reveal all 6 boxes. He actually cut half of the box, the tape off half of the box, opened it up to verify that it was first edition base set booster boxes, and this other half of the case is still factory sealed. So he only opened the one flap to verify the contents, and he still has that other portion of the case sealed. Now, in addition to those 6 first edition base set booster boxes, he actually has another 3 of them, or at least he has at least 3 of them, because I know back many years ago, he posted all 9 of those first edition base set booster boxes on eBay. He has an eBay listing. And at the time, he was asking $120,000, which back then it was more than what first edition base set booster boxes were going for. So nobody purchased it, but looking back, that'd be an absolute steal of a price in today's market. So he has at least 3 individual first edition base set booster boxes, and I don't think he would sell them to many people. Fortunately, me and him have a long-standing relationship. I've known Gary since I started in 2009, 2010, and we actually got to talking about the first edition base set booster boxes a couple weeks back, and he reluctantly gave me a price on a first edition base set booster box. So that might or might not be what you're looking at right here. As you can tell, we've got, so if you know these booster boxes very well, you can tell a few things right off the bat just by me showing it off in this protective case right here. First thing, you don't see or you don't notice any Wizards of the Coast logos on the wrapping just yet. So you can kind of get an idea that it's a clear wrapped first edition base set booster box, or maybe shadowless. Next thing is we got the green wing Charizard as opposed to the blue wing kind of unlimited base set Charizard on this side. So another good sign for shadowless or first edition. And then the last sign before we open this box up is this one country code down here. So you got the one country code. You don't have any other country codes on this portion of the box as you would with unlimited. So right off the bat, we're kind of thinking either first edition base set or shadowless base set. And then, like I said, I did purchase this off of Gary from Pawn Stars or King Pokemon, who we know has at least a few first edition base set boxes. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what is inside. Okay, so we'll take the bubble wrap off here. And there we go. So we've got a minty, packaging's a little loose, first edition base set booster box. Now, TCA Gaming and PokeRev, Pokemon Revolution, actually just recently posted that they were going to be doing a box break of this, of another first edition base set booster box. And they sold out of booster packs within hours at $2,500 per pack. So that values this box at $90,000. Now, that is way more than I could ever afford. So unfortunately, this booster box is actually, let me go ahead and take it out. So this booster box is actually something that just looks real cool. It does have the original first edition base set wrapping. It is an original first edition base set box. This is the original wrapping for this exact box, but unfortunately, if you look at the bottom, it is opened. So it is an empty first edition base set booster box. Just had to fool you guys for a minute there. I thought that would be kind of funny. So obviously, this is not a real, this is not a sealed first edition base set booster box. It's just an empty box with the wrapping. So basically what Gary did was I reached out to him because I wanted to purchase an empty first edition base set booster box for my little display case in my eBay office that I showed it a little while ago during my eBay tour or eBay office tour video. So I was looking to purchase this booster box for that display case right there. And so I reached out to him, and he actually told me that he's kept every single first edition base set, Shadowless base set, and unlimited base set booster box that he's ever opened. He's sold off a few of the empty boxes, but he never threw any of these boxes away. And with the first edition base set, originally he would open it, take the wrapping off, throw the wrapping away, and open the box, and then open all the packs or do whatever with all the packs, and then set that empty box aside. And then he actually came up with the idea of just taking an X-Acto knife or something like that, a pocket knife or whatever, and just cutting along the bottom of 3 of the sides to remove the seal. He would take this seal off, take all the packs out, and then put the seal back on the booster box, which I thought was real cool. Obviously, in the wrong hands, it's probably not the best idea, but if he's going to be selling to reputable collectors, people that he can trust, or if he's not going to be selling them at all, I think it's a real cool idea. Because me personally, I'd never be able to afford a first edition base set booster box with today's pricing. So having an empty first edition base set booster box with the original wrapping is the next best thing. This will look real cool within my display. Real glad to have purchased this. And I actually paid, so he offered me this booster box with the kind of bottom slit wrapping. He offered this to me for $600, which I thought was a real fair price, because the box is in mint condition. It's a real nice booster box, and it does have this wrapping, which you'd never see another eBay listing like this. I've never seen one. So I thought that was a real cool idea. So yeah, there's that. Like I said, paid $600, which that's probably the going rate for first edition base set booster boxes, empty boxes anyway. And that's really in any condition, between $500-$600. So to have a box in mint condition with the wrapping, I thought $600 was a great price. So that'll look real good within my little display case that we have going on, and I don't have to worry about actually displaying it because it is an empty box. So I wouldn't be concerned with leaving it in my display case, where if it was an actual first edition base set booster box, I would never display something like that. So having this is real cool. Real happy with that pickup right there. So there's that. That is it for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I fooled you with this first edition base set booster box right there. That was the intention. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.